World of Warships Legends peeps, what's up? It is I, VannKraken. I don't know if I remember how to stream. I'm certainly nervous now that I see big names in the chat. I'm going to be probably pressing the wrong buttons. I won't be able to help that. It's too nervous time with You've Been Wiped Out, who I saw on a stream earlier today, and Dark Architect in chat. Welcome, gentlemen. Good to see you. And again, I am VannKraken. Oh, thank you for the host, Cody. Very much appreciated. World of Warships Legends streamer, occasional World of Warships PC streamer. I noticed there was someone else today who was trying to become a World of Warships variety streamer like me, just some guy who's actually a pretty big name on the PC side of the streaming world at this point in time, given that it's King of the Sea time in World of Warships PC. We'll talk about that in a little bit. Hey, I'm going to go ahead and just load into a game because I know people get impatient with me blathering on. We'll talk about kind of stream thoughts in a few minutes after this game. But in general, we are working on our British lines, Tier 4 and Tier 5. Good news is, guys, I'm almost out of the Hawkins. I'm almost out of the Hawkins with my sanity intact. We're also very close to finishing up the Iron Duke. The Iron Duke is a good ship. Orion was a strong ship. Hawkins, I think only a mother can love the Hawkins, though there has to be someone who loves the Hawkins. So, hey, we are loading in. As I said, being VannKraken, we have a stream here, which is what I like to say casual but competitive. I'm a very competitive person, but I try to keep it casual from the standpoint of owning my own mistakes, not chastising teammates, complaining sometimes for sure, but trying not to keep it, definitely trying to keep it out of the realm of being a personal thing with regard to teammates. It's a team game. It's team members that you're not normally playing with in a division a lot of the time if you're me. So you're going to take the good with the bad for sure in World of Warships or World of Warships Legends, either version. So learn to manage your rage, people. Mustard Man. We're not on the mustard map, though. I guess, is that mustardy? The hillside over there? How are you guys doing tonight? What I was talking about was I went to just check out to see if Hitman was still on earlier today from the UK. I've had a chance of just getting to know a little bit better of late, which has been great. And there was 400 and some odd people on Legends, which was odd, on Twitch. And sure enough, we had, usually there's a big name attached to an event like that. Oh, hey, Moist, what's up, man? And Potato Quality was streaming. Potato Quality, if you don't know, is a member of one of the upper echelon, I believe it's 007 teams, or 07, I think just 07. 007, I think, is their secondary clan on World of Warships PC. They actually just did extremely well in King of the Sea last time around. I don't know how it's going. I did not check it out this weekend. Don't know if you guys did. But Potato Quality is one of the main battleship players on 07. So really cool and interesting to see him streaming World of Warships Legends and actually liking it for the most part. Just thought destroyers were overpowered, which I found to be interesting. Hey, Goat, what's up? Goat and Moist, yeah, good to see you guys. I've had a lot of football. You call it football in the UK. We call it soccer. Call it footy, whatever you want to call it. Trips with my youngest daughter, who plays travel soccer. They both play travel soccer, but one has to travel out of state more often. So the last 2 weekends have been, last weekend was travel, and we're coming up on another weekend of travel. So I have not been able to do a whole lot of streaming, unfortunately. Been trying to keep up on a little bit of YouTube in between what streams I have been able to do. Again, I'll talk about that in a little bit of an update after this game. But yeah, good to see all you guys. I'm really glad to see you guys back. With a gap, you never know. People move on, take on new interests. It's good to see all you guys are still out here. I'm not getting bored of this game. I switch it up and play PC occasionally. I'll play some FIFA occasionally. So just don't get sick of it. Maybe I'm a little odd that way. You know what? I can actually Switch to armor piercing. I was setting a bunch of fires for Weekly Havoc with this ship last night. So I'm still shooting HE from that. Let's switch to AP because the AP's dang good in this British battleship. Archer, what's up, man? I stood you up. I know, brother. I was wanting to play, and then I had to get some stuff done before I left. We were leaving relatively early Friday morning, and this Friday, so that was Washington State, our travel, and this weekend we're actually driving to Portland, Oregon. So it's going to be the same thing. I probably am not going to make it on tomorrow night, I'm guessing. But I'm hoping I'm going to be home early enough on Sunday with the drive to maybe jump on Sunday night. That's my goal. Come to me, Yahagi. Hey, 5 jumps. I hope you saw, well, I hope you saw. I don't know if you saw, but I just published a YouTube video last Friday that had your name on it and Captain Arcana's name on it, because I had another awesome game in Farragut after you guys told me to play Farragut. It was worthy of doing a little short YouTube video on. Oh, Yahagi overpens. 5. So anyway, hey, thank you for the suggestion last week of playing Farragut. I had a blast. I haven't played anything but the 2 games in it, which were both high caliber games. One of them was a Kraken. And the one that I'd YouTubed was just meme worthy. It was a 6-minute game and I did 120,000 damage. Just everything went my way, but so freaking fun. Yahagi, you're coming back? Come back to Jamaica. I wonder if I can hit him over the hill. Samuel, hello. Good to see you. Oh, Yahagi. Yahagi.
Sweet.
Should have actually not gotten so far away from the edge of the hill there. Little blind kill. All right, we're down a ship. We're down points. We're capturing A, so I'm going to head middle. Since I'm not going to be able to rotate back to the middle or to the opposite flank in a slower ship like this if I get too wide. So, ooh, what a DD. Approaching cap. Moy says he would like to see the USS Florida on Legends, given that he's a Florida resident. I could see that happening. I've seen it played with people diving in it on PC, and it's a strong ship, and I like the tier. I think we need some more tier 5, tier 6 premium battleships, honestly. I don't know about you guys. That'd be a good campaign ship, Moist. Aren't you the one that has a Legends connection? Was it you? Who am I thinking of? I thought one of you guys had a Legends dev connection. But that would be a good one to suggest for a campaign ship. I think probably the way we're going, next ship's got to be a DD or a BB, right? Okay. Since this guy, we know he's going to be torping us soon, let's just get switched over to HE. We know there's going to be a confrontation here. Oh, there he is, of course, and I'm reloading. So I'm going to steer straight at his broadside because that's likely the angle that we're going to have torpedoes come from. Good work by our CV player to spot that dude. Okay, now we're going to have to steer into him. Slow turrets is going to be an issue. Shoot, you probably already torped. This could get dicey. Turret angles are not my friend right now. Oh, good night. Now we'll steer into where the torpedoes would be coming from. Maybe he actually didn't get the angle because he didn't want to show me broadside. We might have got off lucky on that one. So let me catch up. Florida's out to be immensely disappointed if it doesn't come with the alligator crocodile camo. Hey. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hey, if we're going to have Kong and we're going to have Godzilla, there's another DD here. Why not? Why not have crocodile, massive crocodile? Ugh. Okay, so now we have to deal with a Kaiser and with a DD and cap. What is the cap doing? Yeah, the cap is static. No, we're capturing it. Okay. Alright, we're just going to go HE now. Versatile, be able to pop the Kaiser. The destroyer's probably hiding behind the little island. Fire the destroyer, I'd probably be right back there, given the direction of where the torpedoes came from. We grab the cap, which is great. Now I'm going to angle away from the island. I don't want to pass the edge of that island. I'll most definitely get torped. I missed what the secret sauce is. Too many destroyers about to discuss the secret sauce. Let me deal with this Kaiser. So the problem is I'm trying to kite the Kaiser and I'm having to show broadside to the Corbeil. I don't know if I have help. I guess I do have a battleship ally. So maybe I can loop back in on the Kaiser. Ugh. It's over. We lost on points. You can't believe it's real, the Kong skin? I think it is, right? Because it keeps popping back up on the social media channels. It seems like it's a real thing. So, yeah, I missed the whole secret sauce conversation. Yeah, Dark, hope everyone is doing well. Me too. Good to connect with you guys. Good to see you. Didn't notice. Let me shout out a few people here. Haven't done that for a while. I'm going to shout out Dark Architect. Is that going to work? It did work. Okay. I made some changes to my streaming software. And the youngster, you've been wiped out. Oh, is he gone already? No, his name is funky. His name doesn't like to come up when I shout out. There he is. Just type U dash. Both Cody and John, Dark Architect stream, so check out their streams. Dark Architect, you should also check out his YouTube page. I know he just had a cool video on Crossfire and some gun dynamic tactic techniques analysis that you can check out over on his YouTube page that was recently published. Yeah, Cody, I have to type U underscore for your name to show up. Everyone else, I don't have to do that. So anyway, looks like there's a little bit of changes on my interface with my streaming software. There was an update while I was gone. Archer, so you liked the YouTube video. Remind me of how it's made. Are you talking about mine specifically or the... I did release a YouTube video, again, on a Farragut game, which was inspired by our Captain Arcana and 5 Gems Too Late. Let me just jump over really quickly to some highlights that I want to talk about really, really fast. So, and then the second thing was Siegfried. Tried to give people some pointers and some advice on Siegfried. One reason I was playing it a lot a few weeks ago was it was great for the different missions we were running, which were potential damage, and ship kills for all those sets to get to the Ochakov. So I was doing some games just to try to get my hands around how to play Siegfried more effectively, since that boat is odd, man. When you first take that boat out, you think it's going to be tanky. It's not. You think you might want to shoot HE, but it's not like a typical cruiser. You really want to shoot AP and utilize the battleship guns. And then there are times to act like a bigger hold bully, and that's when you have 1v1 situations or your kind of tier up situation. So I hope people enjoy the Siegfried video if you check that out. Again, we talked about potato quality playing Legends today. I think you had 400 people following. I saw You've Been Wiped Out in the chat. Saw Chili Games in the chat. I was in the chat. Some other folks. It was cool. Helping. A lot of them were just his PC viewers going, what? This UI looks different. You're like, yeah, it's Legends. So again, he looked like he had a really good time. He just didn't like getting stalked in 1v1 situations by destroyers. And I actually think that I'm better than him at that. That's probably the only thing I'm better than him at, is that he's played Legends for one day and I've played it for a couple years. So I think at this point I'm better at Legends than him. Definitely not PC. So it was cool. It's cool to see him positive about Legends and bringing up this big group of people checking it out. who were actually all relatively impressed, which was cool. And then, so yeah, short week for me, gonna be in Portland. That's my other thing. From WG perspective, Golden Week is on. There are some kind of interesting, I guess, IJN perma camos for Asashio, Yamato, a couple others that you can get out of Golden Week crates. I don't really buy the Golden Week crates, but I think Dark Architect did and posted a YouTube video about it, so check it out. I think you bought 20 crates, didn't you, Dark? And then stream goals, just weekly Havoc. I got a head start in some of my mornings before work, and I'm still working on these tier 4 battleship and cruiser British ships, trying to get going on those. And we're making good progress, so I'm excited to be moving on from the lower tier ships into some of the ships that I know are the sweet spot of the lines. So let's check out Iron Duke. While we're here, we're 21,000 XP from QE, not bad. And then Hawkins, here's the better news. Hawkins, look how close my bar is! 3,000 XP. So excited. Dark got the Yamato and the Congo camo. Congrats, all in that 20 crate pack, huh? That's very good. Oh, Moist, you got 100, or Dark got 130k in Siegfried. Moist, you posted some videos in the Discord. Okay, I'll definitely try to check those out. Oh, and Archer, thank you for watching. Yeah, definitely thank you for watching that video. It's been a pretty good week for my YouTube. I've got, over the last couple of weeks, about 35 new followers, up to almost 80. Which is, well, subscribers, you call it on YouTube, even though subbing is free on YouTube, but not on Twitch. So it's confusing, right? You can turn your notifications off if you subscribe, but who wouldn't want to know that myself or Dark Architect or someone's published another video, right? Ha. 5Gem says, speaking of Portland, the ship itself had a fairly good career in World War II. Yes, I've definitely heard of it. Wipe the floor with Udachi after the destroyer hoists a white flag and tend to boost crew morale, then actually surrender. Yeah, I gotta read up more on Portland, but I know there is some history there. Hey, Chin, how are you on the YouTube side? In the USA, let's see. It is 10:23 in the evening, my time. I'm in Mountain Time, so that means on the East Coast, it is midnight, just after midnight. And if you are in California or Washington, Oregon, you're Pacific time, and it would be 9:23 in the evening. Hope you're doing well. Chin, I want to say, is coming to us from Vietnam. Is that correct? So you have the other side of the globe connected for us. We're just playing some tier 4, tier 5 tech tree ships right now. I'm working on kills. I'm working on damage. This ship takes a lot of shells to get damage, man. Single barrel turrets. One's a wing turret on each side, so it's only going to be on target when it's on the correct side. Is that right, or was that the earlier hull? I don't even know. Maybe they're not wing turrets now at the higher hull. It's just a hard ship to do a lot of damage in, the Hawkins. It's not a hard ship to take a lot of damage in. Yeah, dude, I'm not going in there in the Hawkins. Not yet. I'll do my best to support you. We do have 10.2 kilometer detection, which is actually respectable. So we are somewhat able to run away, which is always a good thing to know. Oh, is that an Octrev? You guys seen the Octrev? No, that's a Gangoot. That's the Octrev is the Gangoot Plus, the refit of the Gangoot. I have the Octrev on PC. I watched Hitman play it, and he did quite well in it. It's actually on this map. That's a fun mid-tier battleship. It's more durable than you think as long as you stay angled. It's got the funky damage control party that resets very quickly or instantly in the Russian line. It's low profile and kind of sneaky and hard to hit. What DD action do we have going on here in B? So, if you've got some spare cash and you want a mid-tier battleship, it's one that I could recommend from my past experience and having watched it played on Legends. Moist is halfway done on Conqueror and Yamato. Should be getting them in about 2 months. Be here faster than you probably think. Hey Arcana, yeah, mini Kremlin. Kremlin with training wheels. Okay, we're just kind of sailing around, not paying a lot of attention. Let's cut back in. Hopefully we don't eat torps. Not spotted, at least. Probably should have been supporting the sea cap since that's where we spawned, though. Yeah, I don't know what our deployment exactly looks like. We have one battleship back with me. Okay, it's going to take me too long to get all the way over to A, so let's hop back over towards the seaside. Try to concentrate a little more. So I saw him playing Conqueror as well. 5 jumps. Yeah, I was joking him. Oh, that was fun. That was really fun. That you need to take a shower after you play Conqueror. We know that from Cleve Bro and his exploits in Conqueror. Okay, let's maybe play the game a little bit here. Oh, we got 2 DDs down. This ship broadside just eats citadels. For sure. Chin's asking how old I am. Hey, you've been wiped. How old do you think I am? Have I told... Who can guess? Who already knows? How old do you think I am, Chin? Take a guess. Make me feel maybe good. Oh, what is this at? Now I'm not paying attention again. We're gonna evade these torps, please. We're gonna get totally broadside fired by the battleship. Yep. Yep. Knew that was coming. Elegant torpedo dodges. All that work dodging torpedoes for nothing because of that Iron Duke poaching in the back. Could use a ship kill here. Ugh. The reload on this ship is like watching the paint dry too. And we missed the kill. Who are you back here? So unfun. That Iron Duke just ate my lunch. Okay, maybe if we're gonna play this boat, we actually have to pay attention. What do you guys think? All right, let's jump back and see if we can get our daily in the Iron Duke real quick. Not that anything is real quick with these 2 ships. How old are you? If you ask me, you should ask me slowly. I am over 50. Something over 50. 80 years old. That's close. Day over 25. Yeah, 5 jumps for sure. Occasionally, every once in a blue moon, if my hair is cut short and the gray hair is cut off, I get carded. Occasionally. So I am 52. 52, born in the summer of 69. A really close friend of mine, Brian Adams, Canadian, wrote a song about my birth called Summer of 69. We go way back, Brian and I. Just kidding, obviously, about that, but that is true. That is when I was born. Oh God, we're on Solomon Islands. You guys played this map yet? The spawns are completely the opposite way from on PC. They did the same thing to this map that they did to Straight. I like the map. Who is in the game with me? Is it Obi Swift? No, not Obi Swift. It's Pesky Phoenix. I've had some monster games on this map on PC. Archer. Yeah, it's a fun map, especially for DD players. Okay, Dark approves of Iron Duke. The bad news is we're headed straight into 2 BBs. Let's do a little bit of evasion. We're already drawing fire from the Julio. Ugh. There's 3 ships there. I hit the wrong button too. Meant to hit the heel. Get it together. That's what happens when you're out of practice.
Problem solved, sir.
Okay. I just don't want to push into 3 ships yet if I don't get support. And of course I'm going to get fires. There's 4 there. Okay. Son of a gun. Okay, we're gonna... Oh my gosh. And there's the DD. Come back, dude. Don't do it. Ishizuki. We kept HE loaded because of the Mutsuki being there. At least we have a guy who's going to draw all the fire, but I really don't want him to die this early. Can we get the Mutsuki? A little bit of damage would be good. Alright, 1 shell. Set him on fire. Dude, you are not going to last. Just time your turn and turn out, Ishizuki. You don't have to sail right out into them. But you do probably have to time your turn. When there's that many enemy ships, you do have to time your turn to get out. So I waited for the battleships to fire before I actually made my kind of escape turn there. Ooh, HE Citadel on the Phoenix. HE Citadel and a fire. Oh, more old than your father, Chin. Well, then I could... Literally, I'm old enough to be your dad. So, can I call you son? I have only daughters. Be my Twitch son for the evening. Come on, Phoenix. Speed up a wee bit. Ugh, so close. Alright, our meat shield is gone, so... I'm actually showing way too much broadside to these guys, probably. We just basically need to do a fighting retreat here. I got an island. Just gonna mess up my ability to get full broadside on the Phoenix, unfortunately. Okay, Phoenix. Yeah, you turn that way. That will actually work out. Yep. Keep going. Get all your guns on me. So I do need ship kills. 1 hit. Kind of surprised he suspended that turn. Didn't turn all the way through. So we have most of the enemy team pursuing us, eh? A majority of. This guy's actually kind of evasive. That might be it. That might be the ticket. Oh my, straddle. See how it is, Dad. Yeah, thank you. Okay, now we're just gonna damage con. Whereabouts the rest of the team? I guess we have 2 caps. That's a bright side.
Problem solved, sir.
Giulio Cesare shooting all HE and setting me on fire, so he thinks it's actually a good idea. That's kind of sad in how you learn bad habits. It's like when we tell the girls in soccer, don't do this particular thing when we coach and it works out, and then they think coach is stupid. I'd be telling this guy Giulio is a very strong ship with good AP. But he's basically just acting like a British battleship. Okay, we're gonna hold fire for the Phoenix here. We don't really have the speed in this ship to outstrip these guys too easily with regard to running away. Just have to do our best to stay angled. And I don't want to show too much broadside to turn on this Julio either. Yeah, don't let him get another fire, please. So we'll minimize broadside exposure by just fire on the Britannia. Brittagny. I agree, Moist. Are we shocked that the Phoenix came out? Not really. Ship doesn't have the worst reload. That's one advantage of it. He's actually trying to change speed. Oh my.
The ship is on fire.
I am a potato right now. Complete potato.
Problem solved, sir.
No fire. No fire. Come on, get over the hill. Get over the hill. Just didn't have the angle. Hey, let the Italians enjoy their spicy meatballs in peace. I think they are. They're having their way with me right now. Come on, can we at least kill the Phoenix? Just don't want him to set me on fire. Oh my god. Hey, Bussy, how are you? Oh, no, I've had some absolutely horrific sailing so far. Basically showing people how not to aim right now. Gonna get killed by this Phoenix. Very, very pathetic. Can we kill him, please? All right, we at least took care of him. I at least got one kill out of the bargain, which I need about 6 or 7 more. How have you been, Bussy? I've been travel week this weekend and a travel week this coming weekend. So this was not a fun game. We went on the side where we had basically 5 ships coming at us and our 1 ship in front of us died quickly. So that's how some games go in the lower tiers. All right, let's jump back. Slow start on British Night. Tuned into the wrong stream here. This is the very, very beginner stream. I have it tagged as beginner, because trust me, it is right now. This is a beginner playing. All right. Let's see if we can get a couple wins on these ships. I'd just like to get the dailies knocked out. If not, we'll go ahead and move on to something where we can maybe get a few more kills with, because that's the big thing I need to accomplish tonight, as well as some damage. I mean, you guys probably know the weeks are open-ended for this campaign, which is awesome. I think I'm actually working on a caps mission too, maybe from last week. So I didn't realize there was a 4th shakedown target last week, because I got one of the hard mode ones done in the Farragut game, got the high cal done. So I think I'm on track, but we need to pick up the pace. We need to pick up the pace. Yeah, kapow. Correct. Going back 5 jumps. Only got it once, trying to get citadels in the Farragut. Probably talking on a prior conversation. Chin, sorry, now I'm out of game. I have 2 daughters. I have daughters, one that just turned 16 years old and one that is 13, just about to turn 14 years old. Not Warships players. Play a lot of Roblox. I wish I had invented Roblox or Minecraft. I'd be retired right now. Have you guys seen how much money those games generate? It's insane. All right, let's try not to just sail and do aimless things. This game in Hawkins. Killed by a battleship. Okay, I'm gonna try to make a kind of a sweeping turn across the cap, left to right here, not get too far in, and hopefully not get spotted until I'm not showing full broadside anymore. We'll wait and hold our turn. Make our first shot when we're kind of starting to angle away, but the ship turns slow. Oh my gosh. The aimer is off right now. I'm sure you guys have that some nights, right? Where it's just not... Some nights you just hit everything. Other nights, it's just more of a struggle. This came from a very frustrating soccer game with my older daughter, so that's probably why I was very irritated with her coach tonight. But such is life. Okay, it's hot in our cap again, so let's angle away this time. No battleships. Yes, my daughters are 13 and 16. One 13, one just turned 16, like just turned 16 yesterday. They're growing up. We can't buy shots. We're right in the neighborhood on a lot of these. Okay, let's reassess. Ooh. I like HE Citadels on the Emerald. You guys know it is very preferable. Carlsruhe's a little tougher. I've been hesitant to fire a lot of AP with this boat. Just don't find the AP super strong. Is it Bussy's birthday? Is that what I caught? Another straddle. How many? More than one person with a birthday in the stream? Well, happy to all you guys. Happy birthday to all of you. I'll have a June birthday, so not too far off. I find it odd, like all the streamers who have like a big birthday stream to celebrate their own birthday. That seems really odd to me. Okay, let's angle in on these guys. We're switching to armor piercing. Good God! What is up tonight? Oh, Jesus. Oh my gosh. It's like 18 destroyers over here too. Where is my team? They all went the other way. Oh my God. I quit. This game sucks. Talk about death by paper cuts, right? Dark had a birthday on the 27th. Happy birthday. Bussy is the 26th. Man, you guys are all right in the same period. Yeah, my older daughter is the 26th as well. Cody, you could be my long-lost son. You've been my long-lost son when I made like a teenage mistake. Check that out. They all came my side. I hit the lemming train again. Where did our guys go? I didn't really pay attention to the deployment, I'll be honest with you. Which probably is not a good thing. Well, 5 jumps, like, you're totally right that these tiers are not the normal game, right? Tiers 1 through 4, 1 through 3, not the normal game. Chin, I don't really use Facebook that much. I use it a little bit for business, but really not personal. I find Facebook just to be people kind of bragging about their latest trip. Well, not so much anymore with the pandemic. That kind of put a stop to that. Or my brother used to always, like, if my nephew did anything out of the ordinary, it was always a huge post about my nephew. And not that I don't love my nephew and my brother, but it's like Facebook just became like, hey, I wiped my butt, went to the bathroom, wiped my butt. I'm going to post about it on Facebook. So that was back in the day. I haven't used Facebook very much for probably 5 years. So I feel like it may have been a mistake or a beautiful miracle, to be fair. Hey, I was a beautiful miracle. Yeah, my parents adopted my brother, who's 4 years older, thinking that they weren't going to be able to have children. And then it might have been a divine intervention. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. So happy to be here most days. I will say that. Not in these last 3 or 4 games. I wouldn't say it. We didn't even get a kill that game. That's what happens when you get attacked by some swarm like that. You just forget to focus down and just kill one ship, right? I kept looking for flat broadsides and should have just focused on one and took one out. Okay, let's support the A cap to start. Dude, Emil, don't go sailing straight into the cap, dude. Okay, thank you. It wasn't everybody. I meant the Emil. Guys, seen a lot of suicide in cruisers lately? I have. Oh, he's gonna choose to do it anyway. Had a lot of suicide in cruiser teammates. We're just gonna loop around. Okay, looks like we are high tier. Potentially. Oh. Okay, we'll just do a loop around this island. Hey, we got a hit! Chin, I'm sorry, I speak relatively quickly. But no, I do not use Facebook. Not too much, not too often. I have the same problem that even though I took some Spanish, when people speak normal Spanish quickly, I can't follow most of it either. VannKraken and Von Octopi. My brother Von Octopi. Von Octopi may not be taken. You're looking for a cephalopod related stream name. Come on, Furataka. How did that happen? We did another straddle. Okay, is that our buddy the Emil? Yeah, our buddy the Emil. Oh, you did get some torps off on the Wyoming, so let's hit the Wyoming. Let's try to get into secondary range of the cruiser. But we're not going to steer straight into him. We know he has torpedoes, but he has to launch his torpedoes almost off the flat side. So he does not have a torpedo angle on us right now, though. Okay, there's a DD. He's engaged, though, with the RDD. Oh, Furataka, you don't want to do that. Gonna keep backing up. Yep. Japanese cruisers, when angled, are sneaky good armor-wise. Dark E-Tect. Who gets credit for the Dark Detect? Is that Archer or... Okay, now he has torpedo angle on us. So... gonna angle away. After we nuke him with a devastating strike! Sorry I said that fast. Japanese cruiser gets Godzilla. Yeah, how do you like me now? 2 ship kills. 41,498 damage. here come his torpedoes. So we're going to slow and do a drift turn. We're going to drift our Iron Duke. Okay, we'll turn back in. I'm going to... Oh. Can we make this turn? Maybe if we slow down. Important safety tip, if you're going to hit an island, try slowing down when you turn. It can help. You can even try throwing it in reverse a little bit. Oh, Bussy, no, not at all. And hey, don't forget, I need to shout out your channel link as well. Been meaning to do that. Bussy has started streaming, not to say that if you didn't want me to, but he's got set up, and I think you're streaming off your PlayStation, right? It's exciting. It's awesome to have new legend streamers. Again, today we had this big, basically free publicity event with Potato Quality streaming legends today, and all these PC people watching it. It was kind of fun. Woo! Saudi! Nice try. Hey, we shot down a plane. Oh, we shot down 8 planes. British battleships have pretty good anti-aircraft capability. Chin, yes, 52. 5-2. Uh-oh. Should have kept a turn going. We did get a flood. Okay, looks like we got the rest of the planes. While I have a second here and just floating around. Whoops. If I can do this. There we go. That should be Bussy's link. Or ya boy. I know it seems like I call you something different than Hitman does. Your father has one 25, 23, and you're 14. So he has 3 and a little older. Yeah, I just have one brother, and we just have the 2 girls. We thought that having just one only child would be kind of boring, but they fight all the time. So we probably hope they get along better, but they fight a lot. But it's not boring for them because they're always fighting with one another. Ooh, nope, we dodged. Shoot down some planes now. 14. Not bad. I'm trying to hard over rudder as fast as I can. That's how fast we can turn, not super fast. Obviously, with the torpedo planes, we want to try to steer straight into them so we can go between the sets of torpedoes the long way. And then for the dive bombers, they want to come down the long way of the ship, so I just try to throw a turn or several turns in on them as much as I can to throw off their aim. Is everyone playing ships now? Or sorry, CVs now? I haven't started yet. These 2 weeks have been so little time to do new stuff that I've really had to focus on just doing my campaign missions. So I'm going to start soon. And by the time I start, I think the matchmaking will be better. How old was I when we got married and we had our wedding? That's a good question. I think I was about 28. We were married in 1998. So it'll be 24 years this year. So 28. 28 would be the correct answer. Scary when you've been married so long, it's kind of hard to remember how long you've been married. I have a great wife. We're really get along really well. Oh, and there's Hitman himself. We were just talking about you, Hitman. Yes, my wife's fantastic. We're very good friends. We work together a lot because we run a family business together. And we're actually able to do that and get along without killing one another. So I'm really, really lucky from that perspective. She puts up with me. Never landed a single hit in your first run the Langley. Took that as a sign to stick to cruiser. Start with the torpedo planes. That is my suggestion. Torpedo planes are a lot easier than the dive bombers if you're a beginner player. Especially if you're used to playing destroyers at all. Some of the same dynamics at play. There he is. Hello, Langley. Do I want to be shooting HE at him? Probably. I'm gonna overpen him. Got a Citadel. Let's go ahead and switch to HE because we're gonna need to defend ourselves against this destroyer who's gonna be popping around the other side of the island. I don't think we were able to kill him. Your ears were burning. I meant to come over to your stream today, Hitman, but I think I got there too late. I was doing some work. By the time I came over, you were off, and then just talking about that Potato Quality, King of the Sea winner, was streaming Legends today. Oh, didn't have time to arm. So that's when your torpedo cone, your little aimer. Uh-oh. Oh! That was Japanese. I have to do Godzilla again.
Torpedoes to starboard.
No, no torpedoes. I know he launched. Shoot.
Torpedoes to starboard.
Okay, we're not dead yet. Don't kill me with your planes. Oh, those are fighters. Oh, you bugger. We're going to secondary this Langley to death, too. That was awesome. You know when your secondaries start going off, it's the early warning system, right? So I knew that destroyer was coming out that side, but I was going to look at him just after I fired at the Langley. That's pretty hilarious. Hey, we've had a decent game. This is the best game ever. Hated it last game. It's the best game ever now. Dark, you're trying to master HE bombers. That's awesome. Yeah, the torpedo planes, again, just so intuitive if you're playing destroyers at all. It's just knowing how many times to hit the trigger and how to line up your shot. You don't want to be swerving. I'm going to die, unfortunately. Hopefully our carrier and other our carrier can bring this home. Not die in the next 2 minutes and 40 seconds. Dang, just got set on fire by that HE bomber squadron. But yeah, if you don't swerve too much on your final approach and you line up your approach angle pretty good to begin with in a torpedo bomber, pretty easy to get hits. HE bomber's a lot tougher. So Hitman, how are you doing? How was your week? Anything exciting going on? I'm back on another football tournament this weekend, going to Portland. My daughter's team had a pretty good showing in Seattle. We played two of the best teams in Seattle right now, which Seattle probably has, as a city, I'd guess probably 5 times more people than the state of Idaho that I live in. So they lost 4-2 and 5-2, but both games were actually, we were ahead in one game at the halftime and tied in the other, and just had a bad 10 to 15 minutes of the second half where we just didn't come out with the same intensity, gave up 3 goals, bang, 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 both those games in the first 10 minutes of the second half. Otherwise, they actually had a very good showing against two of the strongest teams in the league that we play in, which is a national clubs league. We're in the Northwest Division. So it was fun. My daughter did well. So I was excited about that, but don't win them all, but sometimes competing strongly is good enough. Let's hang for a minute and see if we get this victory. Tough last night. Teams were shocking. I don't know why they don't seem to be getting better. I'm hoping it's because we have a lot of new people coming in the game. I mean, again, there was 400 people on Potato Quality's stream, and a lot of them were people who watch him on PC. So again, what's up with the UI? It's like, oh, it's Legends. So again, I said it before, there was a lot of people who were impressed with the look of the game. He was impressed with the way it plays. He felt that it was not balanced when he was in a battleship versus a destroyer. He's a battleship player. So anyhow, it was overall a very good review and lots of new people watching. So I'm hoping that partly the teams are not good to the degree that we're getting some new players in the game interested about the carriers, possibly. So that'll be my rationalization of why the teams have not been as strong. Chin, I have a Twitter account under VannKraken Gaming, so it's at VannKrakenG is my Twitter handle. And again, I don't use it really for me personally, but I use it for streaming. My job now, my wife and I own 3 pet stores. We don't sell live animals. We sell dog and cat food and all the fun toys and treats and gear and health supplements and stuff that dogs and cats need. So we have a very interesting life and fun life for the most part, but owning your own business has a lot of headaches too. Namely, human resources, like hiring and firing people isn't fun, and information technology, running all your own computer system when you're not an information technology expert can be a little challenging. Hey, we got 4 kills. We made good progress. Look at that, 2,700 base XP, 8,300 after boosters and after our first win. So, oh, and we're trying to get this captured and assisted captures done. Oh, we finished that. Sweet. Okay, that was our renown that popped up. And then we're over halfway to our 750,000 damage, and I've just been playing tier 4s to get that. So, and 2 more ship kills. We are rocking. Okay. So we're rocking, but oh, we got a win in the Hawkins. Without really, well, you saw what happened. Oh, we have finished it. Yes, okay. It's time to say goodbye. I won't sell you Hawkins, but I'm not going to look back with sadness to move up to the Devonshire. Let's purchase this baby. Oh, I think we're going to have to go aiming systems. And this is a question. These ships are tanky and have staying power, but I'm feeling like I'd want better rudder shift to play a little bit more like the cruisers that I'm used to. This may not be the popular choice. I'm going to go with rudder shift. I'm going to do rudder shift. Whoops. Oh gosh, I don't like the carousel. I've said this. You guys see this every time I buy a ship. I complain about the carousel. All the way over. Tier 5. I've never been so excited to be to a tier 5 since I played Hawkins on PC. And it's a tier 5 there. Getting to the tier 6 was exciting. Okay, first, we need to add the ship to our favorites. And now we get to go back, right? Wouldn't it be cool if you could just hit the right bumper, left bumper, and it would like go a whole page at a time? Why can't they do that? I have some UI suggestions for the port. I'm not a big fan of the port. I love the port itself. I like fjords. That's a good choice. I don't like the mechanics of how the port works. Okay, so who have I been running? Turret or Tenant? think I've been going Tenant because of Ingenious. I probably have to play around with Tenant a little bit. I like having Ingenious or Armed and Ready. This may not be popular choice either. But I'm going to start out with Tenant, and then we can always change it up if necessary. So let's go with something that helps with both detectability and increases dispersion. I'd love to do a 30, or sorry, a triple, but let's just do a double. Oops. And we do want to put on a booster for XP, ship XP, when we're grinding our modules. That's what I try to do. Yeah, Chin, you can talk to me on Twitter for sure. It's, again, at VannKrakenG. At VannKraken, like it's spelled on my Twitch account or YouTube account, and then letter G, or you can get there off my YouTube page. There is a link to Twitter from there as well. Yeah, for sure. Samuel says they should just group it like they grouped commanders. That would be an improvement. 5 jumps moving up from the Emerald. Yeah, Bussy, you can offer me a filter suggestion. Sometimes I do the filtering. I get lazy, honestly. But absolutely can. Yeah, I think that would be smart, Hitman. Just have it added to favorites since you're just wanting to play it, and then deselect it if you don't want it, right? That would be a much better approach. But yeah, I mean, I do know about filtering, and some nights when I know I'm going to be on a specific tier, this definitely does help. You know, you can pare down a lot your ship choices here. But to me, it's a pain going in and out of this all the time, too. And this has been the same problem since World of Tanks. It's nothing new. The garage setup in World of Tanks, it's different looking now. I don't like the new look of it. I just went in there a couple weeks ago just to check it out. Don't like it the way it is now, but it used to be a garage very similar to this look. Carousel works the same way, though. I was just thinking it'd be cool if you held down a left button, you could jump full pages left and right, or a way to basically like go down arrow right here and scroll through some different layers of the carousel. And you can do that on FIFA now. Like there's like your stadium objectives and your game objectives and another set of objectives. They're in a row just like this, but you can use your up and down stick to move between those 3 rows in the carousel on FIFA essentially now. Just improved it this year. It used to be very scrolly like this. So I think there's a way. You selected the first and third one only listed by nations. Oh, listed by nations. Yeah, and I used to have it listed by nation too. And then I switched it to tier, and I just get lazy, like I said. So should take out Devonshire. Should we do this? We were brave. We took out Iron Duke on its maiden voyage and a couple other ships lately, so let's do it. Completely stock. Not always so fun. But while we mention tanks, so is anyone a former Tanks player? And did you see that in World of Tanks console, they actually did kind of the Modern Warfare edition? Modern Warfare was a competing tanks game on PC. And I think it's on console now, which was Modern Tanks. I played a lot of Modern Warfare. I was in the alpha and beta of that. Spent a little bit of money on it, not a lot. I have not played it in a long time. It's turned really mostly into a player versus environment game, a PvE game. The live player population pretty much died out. But I noticed now that they have the Cold War era tanks. So the modern tanks are in World of Tanks console now, and you can toggle between World War II mode and Cold War mode. So I thought that's interesting. I know the last update they did was not super well received. So Free 4.5% camo for the Devonshire. Oh, did I have one? A perma? I should have looked. Thank you. I need to check that. I know I've collected some perma camos in some of the campaigns and stuff. Someone reminded me of that on stream for... It was one of the cruisers. Was it Baltimore? That I had it socked away and forgot about it? I think it was Baltimore. I know I have one for Iowa if I ever get there. Shores, you probably don't want to be doing that. Okay. At least the last game we could aim. Man, that game before that, Phoenix was a little shiftier than the average Phoenix. But, man, I was bad. Bad aimer. Okay, let's switch to armor piercing. Let's throw some torpedoes just in case he decides to come near or to us. Let's turn away from B because I don't know who's going to shoot at my broadside. Just notice that the AP on these boats is just not as hard hitting as some of the other cruiser lines, but I think I knew that. Is he backing up? Oh, that would have been sweet if we picked off that DD by accident with the torpedoes. That wasn't bad. Oh! Get him! Get him! Oh, man! So freaking close! You must have acceleration mod or something. Can you down messenger and talk to me, Chin? I'm not sure what that means, to be honest. As Cody would say, I'm an old man, and I do not understand necessarily what that means. I'm relatively tech proficient, but not everything. Golden White Royal Navy themed. Okay, I have to check that out after this game. What was that a part of? Or is that the other, a different one that you're talking about that you could purchase? Okay. All right, there's the DD. Let's get one round off at him since we're already loaded. We're going to load back up with HE. A little bit behind him. It's definitely learning the shell velocities of all these lines. Takes a little bit of time. Ugh. So you guys know you can use your torpedo aimer as a tracker for direction, which is really handy when someone's behind terrain. Chin, I don't know that I'll be downloading Messenger from Facebook, actually. Again, I just don't spend any time on there. I don't like how Facebook tracks everything that you do, honestly. No offense to you, but I probably won't do that. Just because, again, I'm not a huge Facebook person. I think I'm too young to be on Facebook now, right? Maybe over 70. Kidding. Send some torps out, maybe catch him unawares coming around the corner. Man, I wanted to torpedo that Shores. Okay, now it looks like he's come around the corner. I love British single-fire torpedoes. Best thing ever. That's one reason I love the Jervis so much. And actually the whole British destroyer line. It's fantastic if you have not tried it. Highly recommended. Gifts for all the new British Heavy as challenges. So if you completed them, you should have free camos up to the Albemarle. I don't know if I did them or not. I'll have to check. If it was just kind of the dailies that were rolling, honestly, I'm really bad at checking those challenges as I'm completing stuff like that. Okay, Chin, have a good one. Thank you for stopping by. Take care of yourself. Stay healthy. And have a great week. Okay, well, we know where he's at now. He's somewhere behind us. Take care. Okay, well, if he's chasing us, that's deterring him from trying to take the sea cap at this point, which is providing value to the team. And we're doing more sailing than shooting right now. Our main battery range is pretty low. Pretty low amount of clicks at this point until we get upgrade. Can also purchase them. I think I've seen them. I think those are good looking camos. Maybe I saw you running one, Hitman. Hey! 1 kill left. We have a good points lead. So at least we got an important kill. We're up by 1 ship. The question is now, do we want to support B? I think we have 2 DDs there that can take on a battleship without getting spotted, so I'm going to leave them to play with him. And I have a feeling if I were the DD, I'd be trying to get to C and flip that cap. So we're not spotted at the moment, so he's probably running behind one of these islands trying to get to C. Question is, where did he just come through? Here. Yep. Okay, he's in C. So we've guessed properly. If we break detection, we'll have a sense of when the island is between us and him. Okay. He's probably sitting right here-ish. Or right in here. So we're definitely not going to pass straight through this area where he can cross-torp us across the channels going into the cap. Let's take a wider berth. Let's just check our shoulder, make sure we're not going to get broadside fire from the Nagato. Okay, I have a feeling he's here because he's keeping us spotted, so he's probably moving along the line of the island. So we're not going to go straight in that direction, though. We do have hydroacoustic, sonar 1.
Torpedoes to port.
Yeah. Shoot, I was just about to hit hydro and it was too late. Gonna eat 2 and that's gonna hurt badly. Kind of made a late decision to bear out. I probably should have just gone straight in and hoped to. Would have gone straight in, hit sonar, and then just tried to weave in between. Oh shoot. I was gonna say that was only 1 rack. Dang it. That was very dumb. Stupid on my part. Alright, boys. Carry me home. So with the Japanese destroyers, they've got, obviously, 3 sets, some of them. That was only 1 set that hit me first. I should have reacted sooner. Alright. Kind of a potato fest tonight. Yeah, and it's new ships, Archer. It's ships I'm not super comfortable with, but hey, if you're calling me a potato, I appreciate it. You know, equal opportunity to be good some nights and a potato others. And just the rudder shift on those, I think I'm riding in a normal cruiser and I would be able to turn in on torpedoes like that, and I'm just not used to that line's rudder shift being so slow, even with the rudder shift module, though not a whole upgrade yet. So, let me see. Let's double check what we need to accomplish, and then we're going to go ahead and branch out a little bit. We've gotten our 2 main ships done that we wanted to get done, with getting the Iron Duke win and getting the Hawkins win. Very excited to get the Devonshire purchased. Super excited. Okay, we're going to get 1 ship kill off that last battle, so we need 1 more. And we need damage, so let's hop up to something that can accumulate a little bit more damage. Should we run? Yeah, I do have a lot of crates again. Samuel, I do have a bunch of crates. Maybe one of these, like next time I stream, maybe we'll do just a crate opening. Let's see here. We need damage. Oh, let's do Scharnhorst. I've been having some... Shouldn't say it. Not gonna say it. Don't need a booster for ship XP. But I've got so many double free XP boosters and double credits boosters, and on my premiums, I just basically run those almost constantly, just building up these balances. Almost to the point where I can get 2 free XP ships. Still just kind of maybe waiting 1 more patch to see if they cut loose anything else for free XP. Doesn't sound like there's any hints that that's going to happen, but I wouldn't be upset getting the Eugen. I wouldn't be upset getting the Otago. Both good ships. I'm not trying to buy any more crates. Gambling no good. Oh, these Golden Week crates seem good. Hey, if Dark, I don't know if he's still there, but I think he bought 20 crates. So if he got 2 of the perma camos out of 20 crates, that's not so bad. But knowing my luck, if I went and bought them looking for that, I wouldn't get any. Okay, so I need to write myself a note. Devonshire perma camo. And to Hitman and Busty's points of like new ship routines, I should just be running through that routine every time I unlock something new. So again, I know there are some permas I have tucked away. You bought 20? Okay, that's what I thought. That's a pretty good score to get 2 of the more important items out of 20 crates, really. Yay, ice camo. I actually forgot I had this camo for this ship, which is pathetic because I waited 3 months to buy this ship until it finally showed up on sale. And then Clebro was talking to me in Discord about something, and I'm like, holy crap, I didn't put the ice camo on the Scharnhorst. This is one of my favorite skins in the game. Hey, J Dizzy. Seem like garbage, the crates. Definitely hit and miss. And, you know, it's a matter of if you like what special items are in that crate series. I typically, if any crates that I'm going to purchase, they're typically like Black Friday or around the holidays. Mainly. When there's more chance to get some of the rarer ships. Outside of that, I don't buy a whole ton. Oh, Nelson. Okay, we tried to make a turn out. We obviously just couldn't quite get out before these guys showed up. And we're going to get blocked here. So let's try to swing our butt. Our own Fuso's not really looking. Get my fighters up. We have decent AA on this ship. German battleships have pretty good anti-aircraft ratings overall. Fuso's broadside. Don't expect spectacular broadside salvo numbers out of Sharn. Expect 5, 7, 8,000 and just consistent chipping away. Not say you can't get Citadel hits, but you're not going to get as many because her armor-piercing rounds are smaller. But she has the advantage of the 20-second reload. little bit higher this time. At little bit closer ranges, we would likely be able to citadel that Fuso. Okay, Nelson. Guys know the cheek of the Nelson, the front part of the bow, front part of the side of the bow is really, really squishy. So that's what we're aiming for. If you hit amidships on the armor belt on a Nelson, you'll be disappointed a lot of times with how much damage you do. But if you hit between the middle of the ship and the bow, you can do massive damage to a Nelson. Very weak cheeks, kind of the same area you want to hit a Yamato. But Yamato has a little cheek that bows out, so it gives you a flat side. Alright, we're not going to go straight in, given that we've got a DD sitting in that area. Aim at the superstructure of the Gneisenau. Just again, chipping away. You can see we're getting like 2,500 a shell. Jay Dizzy, totally. I hope you checked out the sale that just ended. Just ended, unfortunately, but that was the fantastic way to get a ship that you could pick for 25% off, which was very equivalent to PC prices. How did we not hit the Hatsu? It's a great time to buy the ship that you want, and you're absolutely right. If you're going to spend money on the game, I typically just buy ships, or I buy premium time. And I spend money on Admiralty backing because, frankly, I think that's about as good a value as you can get. This York is low health. The Sharn, just looking at her stats, main battery range, this isn't even boosted a lot, is 18. So she has a really generous main battery range. Same as on PC. Okay. Let's torp the corner, thinking maybe that the Nelson will bow in to the Fuso. And we're just going to loop back around again and try to get him broadside. See if we can get the cheek. This will be our last kill for our week of 14. We got that knocked out. Oh, you bought the Nelson, Exeter, and the Julio. The Julio was probably the best deal. I don't own it on Legends, but it is a blast on PC. And it was, what, like 4,600 doubloons? So I was very close to getting that. That's super smart purchase. I don't know if she's quite as OP on Legends as she is on PC. Dude, we need caps. So, okay, the Fuso's not looking at me, so come on, rudder. Sometimes my left stick doesn't react. So we're actually going to go in, try to get a kill on this Gneisenau, maybe push to B. We have a health advantage. We know this is going to turn into a little bit of a torpedo duel. Okay. We're going to switch to high explosive. I don't normally do this, but I don't think he's going to show me a lot of side. Haven't done a lot of torpedo runs with this boat versus other torpedo battleships. Didn't get the fire. He got the fire, of course.
Ship is on fire.
Okay. He's not changing course a whole heck of a lot. Does he know we have torpedoes too? We are sisters. Turtleback holds up reasonably well to AP if you have to make a turn. He took a torp. That is kind of shocking. Oh no. Oh my gosh. Sometimes it works out. Hello, Benson.
Problem solved, sir.
Oh. It's got enough of a turn. Got some dispersion working here. Try to slow down. Go into a tight turn. Okay. Got a reset on the cap. Now let's turn back in on him. Almost bought the hood, but looking around, didn't pull the trigger. The hood is reputation on PC. I don't have it on Legends or PC, but can be a very strong ship, but the armor's not super strong. So it's not the easiest, battleship, battle cruiser to use. Good AA though, right? I mean, on PC it actually has like anti-aircraft rockets. One of the few ships with anything like that. I believe that they're on the PC version, the anti-air rockets. So I know some people that rock that ship and really like it. I know others that have a hard time with it and aren't big fans. Come on, finish him! Get out of my cap.
Enemy destroyer foundered.
Looks like we've got one.
Okay.
But is it the one we want?
So let's just stay bow in. We know Benson has slow torpedoes. I make this mistake against U.S. destroyers. I think I've killed them. I think they didn't get torps off. I turn, and then a few seconds later, the torpedoes come. Cody would know this. Oh, he's headed to bed. Hey, thanks for stopping by and for the host, my friend. I appreciate it. Hope you have a great one. I might be on Sunday night, but it's looking like travel schedule will keep me off definitely until then. So I appreciate everybody who stopped by tonight, given that I haven't had a chance to stream a lot lately. Super appreciated. And look at this, team actually mopped up while we were dueling the destroyer. We got our ship kill that we needed. Not pulling down a big damage number because we've been going after lower HP ships for a little bit. Either not a lot of HP left or destroyers in general being low HP. So let's head to A. What the heck? We're even on caps now. Oh, but they have a caps lead. Shoot. We need to try to get into A. Yikes. It's going to be close. So much mustard. And the parting shot on the way out the door. Yeah, you heard potato quality, Cody. You destroyer players are not balanced on World of Warships Legends. I think the team knows, but we're going to signal anyway. This is a bummer. I think we're going to barely lose this game. Be so close to stepping foot in a cap, but not going to be there in time. Well, it's okay. We don't need experience points. No experience points challenge working right now. It's just kills, damage. Already got our fires. We picked up our caps, or assisted caps from last week. So what's left? We need about 280,000 damage. Jay Dizzy said, talked about service costs. Yeah, there was someone else talking about service costs on Reddit today, and they got their first premium ship or first tech tree ship at tier 7, the Hipper, and they were kind of shocked at the service costs, which are now lower than they used to be, right? But you do have to perform relatively well in those battles in tech tree ships, and legendary tiers even tougher. So I think tier 5 and tier 6 are the sweet spot with credit earnings, especially tier 6. if you use your boosters and you use your first win bonus. And if you can, premium time really, really helps. It's not a pay to win game, but it is a pay to progress game. So it definitely helps. Hey, Bussy, thanks for stopping by. Yeah, I'm going to go back. Thank you for reminding me. Go back and check and see if I have that. Sorry, you have to see me scrolling aimlessly through my port again. There we go. Let's check it out. Oh, I do have it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I don't remember getting that. Yeah, that's cool. Is that the one you were talking about, Hitman? I like that. Definitely a different look. Very cool. Hey, Chiefs. How are you feeling, sir? MP Call, hello. Should raise the service cost back up a little bit. They did take it down a lot. I mean, it, you know, the one point of it being higher was to just kind of dissuade people from progressing too fast to that tier, just to play at that tier, just because before they were kind of ready, that there'd be a commitment to play at that tier, and you'd have to play more games in the mid to tier 6 range to offset credits lost in higher tier games, the highest tier games. That's always how it's been in WG games. Uh-oh, my bot ate something. Why did it eat those and not let me revive them? Jeez. My bot is a pain in the butt. I need to work on the whitelist. Gold camo. You were talking about this one? Yeah. So that's... Thank you for the tip, Bussy. Really, really appreciate it. And Hitman. Okay. So let's play something at a little bit higher tier. Again, to see if we can get a higher damage game. Did we wind up... I didn't think we won that game in Sharn. Okay. Oh, what to play? Should we play a battleship? Should we do like Massachusetts? Let's do Massachusetts. Was getting like consistently around 90 to 100,000 damage on Scharnhorst. Middle spawn when there's not as many ships coming middle initially can make things a little tougher. And I don't tend to just charge into the cap to get bigger damage total and die early. Oops. Here we go. Oh, saying COVID beat you up for about a week. Yeah, I remember you saying last week that you had it and you weren't feeling great. So good. I'm glad you're feeling better. Tell you for sure, flying on airplanes and stuff now in the United States, they're selling all the seats again, so you're packed in close, and I definitely felt more comfortable having been vaccinated, but you definitely think about it. Definitely think about it. Hey, Hitman, thank you. Hey, best wishes to you, too. If I can catch you in between games this weekend, football matches, I will jump on and say hello. Again, more driving this weekend. Just didn't have a lot of downtime by the time I got there and ran my kid around and her teammates around all weekend. Have a great one, Hitman. Jeez, you did lose the taste and smell, which, yeah, I've heard that is a thing. All right, we're going to stay C-cap. Oh, hello, Broadside, Iowa. That's the camo we were talking about a little earlier. Hey, Iron Anonym, good to see you. It's been a while. Hope you're doing well. Hey, and there we go. Citadel hit on the Iowa. Thank you for the host or the raid. Really appreciate it. And hope you've been well. Okay, let's not get too broadside to these guys. I'm gonna slow down, bow in. Massachusetts isn't gonna show us too much broadside potentially. Oh, now he is. But we might hit broadside a little bit. Yes! Another good salvo. This is the damage game we need. I wonder why we'd be getting more damage in a tier 7 battleship than when I was playing the Hawkins. It's nice when in 2 salvos you get what you get in 3/4 of a Hawkins game, right? Okay, shoot, I'm showing too much broadside to the Iowa. He's focused on the ship out in front of us. Let's try to hit him one more time, see if we can drive him out, and then we'll focus on the Massachusetts. Another Citadel! Iowa's donating some hit points to us, helping our damage total substantially. Okay. Uh-oh. Who's over there? Shoot. There's no destroyers. Oh, a Suzuya. Jealous. Should we aim at the Suzuya? Probably. It's broadside. Seems like the Massachusetts that we're going up against is not spec'd for secondaries like we are. I'm gonna turn out now. Hopefully not get spanked too hard. Can hit our secondary booster now that we're broadside. Out turning our guns a little. Eating some fire. Okay. Gonna go ahead and repair, and we will use damage control with 2 fires. I'd hold on it and not use it if it were just 1. Let's turn back to the right since we've got our turrets already facing that way. Just have to be mindful of hitting the island. Yeah, Suzuya is gonna try to fire spam us. We're gonna have to swerve to miss the island now. Or just continue the turn. Let's just go for it. Ugh. Shouldn't have done that. That was dumb. Yeah, too much broadside. Way too much broadside. Slowed down to let my guns get on target because I was out turning my turrets, and we majorly paid for that. I should just gone ahead and rotated my guns to the opposite side. Let's see if we can get out of here and get a heal. Get a heal up. Shoot.
The ship is on fire.
Just want to angle away from the Massachusetts. Maybe he'll get distracted. Ah, there's our heal.
Problem solved, sir.
Just wanting him to get distracted and shoot at someone else. Well, I guess I'm not going to kite out.
The enemy team has taken the lead.
Doing a decent amount of secondary damage. Okay, he's out. Amalfi. Oh, crap. Team's not in the best shape. We're basically surrounded. It's been one of those evenings. Scharnhorst coming broadside. Let's angle into him. Ugh, that Iowa's gonna waste us, most likely. Too many angles to mind. Keep turning. Maybe we'll get one more fire on the Amalfi if we're lucky. Just trying to kite the Iowa mainly. Ah! Crowd Cynical, I recognize that name. So it looks like our A team basically melted, probably based on the number of ships hovering around B. We probably didn't go hard enough into A. So seems like we're slightly outnumbered at C to begin with too. So if you stick with most of your ships or a good chunk of your ships in the middle on a map like this, you're just setting up basically to get flanked from A and C simultaneously and wind up in a crossfire, which is what the end of this game was. So that's something Dark Architect talks about in his latest video, is getting stuck in crossfires. And in this case, if we apply pressure to the A cap and the C cap and worry about B later, that way we won't get in a crossfire situation, as long as someone can drop back and cover ships trying to sneak through B. So 90,000 damage even in a not so great game. So that's the one thing I really like about Massachusetts. It's a consistent performer for me. Yeah, Bussy, mine is like full secondary. So over 10 kilometer secondaries is pretty cool, right? It's got 2 flints welded to the side of it. Yeah. I feel like they feel more effective to me than the German secondaries, probably just because of the range difference that you get that extra 3 or 4 kilometers versus the Germans. But obviously, when the Germans get in that 6.5 kilometer range or so that my Tirpitz works in, the amount of secondary fire is a lot heavier. So let's... Again, I don't need to play for credits per se. Let's finish up. Probably my last game. I'm going to play Mogami. I've not played a lot of Mogami lately. Been having fun revisiting Mogami. Just getting ready to get Suzuya. For research and stream purposes, I am only grinding the Suzuya. I can't accelerate. It's not that I'm cheap, but maybe I'm cheap. I do buy premium time. I do buy all the Admiralty backing. I do buy a ship every now and then, like just bought the Scharnhorst. But at 25% off, the Scharnhorst basically almost the exact same price as what you'd pay every day on the PC. So I had a hard time paying like $13 more for it than what it costs on PC without the sale. So as soon as the sale happened, boom, I was on it. Okay. So you have the area denial torpedoes in the Suzuya and Mogami, 11 kilometers, 8 per side, so you can really put out a large field of torpedoes, especially when enemies are pursuing you or you want to just saturate a cap with torpedoes. And the detection is only 10.1 kilometers, so sometimes if you don't have any destroyers on your team or just a few, you can kind of take on the role of a destroyer over a short period of time. Ugh. Legendary tier game. The 203s are really good fire starters. Good alpha strike with HE. Decent AP. Obviously the downside of this boat is it is a glass hull, especially against legendary tier. Did I use CD keys for my credits? I'm not exactly sure what you mean, Bussy. Sorry, my brain's getting a little tired. It's getting close to bedtime for me. Let's send off some torpedoes into this cap, just in case. Just in case the Yamato angles in. Oh my god, there's Yamatos flipping everywhere. I gotta mind this guy too. We just got behind the island. Oh, we got a Balti over here. Oh no, there's another one. I didn't check and see. Holy crap. He probably won't turn in since he saw me, but you can just see how we can kind of deny an area with those torpedoes. Are you in this game, MP? Oh, last game? Were you on the other team? I didn't notice your tag if you were in there. Yeah, I got a little distracted once there was 3 or 4 ships firing at me. Mass doesn't start quite as few fires with its secondaries, I think, as the Germans. But you do get them occasionally. Just missed the Fletcher. Okay, let's run this little line here. We can hopefully fire undetected, maybe in this little gap. Okay, you were the Amalfi. Okay, you were pegging me from the other side. I thought about it. I thought about turning your way, but I was afraid if I turned to get fire on you that Iowa would have taken me out even sooner. Oh, CD keys on the Xbox and PS site. I have bought some of those before for individual ships, more on the PC game. I bought an Atago on PC that way for a really good price. You're always kind of worried a little bit, like, is this legit? See if I can get my front turrets firing on the Baltimore. This Mass is just kind of tucked in. Tirpitz is chasing him now. We had some impatient cruisers.
Good luck, everyone.
Still some close to 50% off. That's a good deal. I mean, I do have I bought the Firepower Deluxe pack. The one with Kamikaze and, was it Arizona? Slug of Gold. Is it Ubari? I did buy that one. Which that was a killer deal. Okay. Thought they were going to kill him, but... Okay, we're only behind by 1 ship. Oh, hello, Udachi.
Fire on the designated stations. Requesting fire on the designated target.
So, let's do this. Just in case. Yeah, that's a good alpha strike from our HE. We're gonna start our hydro and put up our plane and go towards him. This may be a good time to take out one of their DDs. These torps are so fast. Okay. You saved probably 1 rack, right? You Japanese DD players, Archer. Udachi-san. The rest of our team's getting worked over, so it's not likely to matter. think he figured out that we were pretty serious on pushing his position. So looks like he stepped out of the cap. Question is, where did he go? He comes around this corner, we're going to be really screwed. Oh no! No. Oh my gosh. Gonna eat one more. Oh no, we didn't. We didn't. Come on. Yes! We got him with secondaries. Fix that leak. So one of the PC players that was watching Potato Quality play Legends today was shocked that the floods are still 1.5 minutes long. They lowered that substantially on PC. Floods are not nearly as penalizing as they used to be. Hey, 5 Jumps, I'm there next, man. I'm tired as well, so thank you so much for coming by. Really good to see you. Appreciated. And again, thanks for the tips on the Farragut match last week. That was matches. Really helped me with my mission goals and wound up being a fun game to make a little video on. So really very much appreciated. Have a great one. All right. Well, getting the Udachi was satisfying, but we need damage, and that damage is not a big number right now.
Depends upon you.
And they're all gone. Okay. Well, we might as well throw a heal. Okay, our detection set is about 10. I like that Yamato is on an angle across our torpedoes, our torpedo track. We've already turned this cap, so we're not going to give away our position by entering this cap. Let's throw another turn. You can get torpedoes out the butt pretty easily in this boat. We don't want to get spotted, though. We're probably going to get spotted. We're gambling because this could help our damage total, but looks like he's going to miss him. Oh, we got one. Got two. Well, that helps. These are hard-hitting torpedoes, too. Okay, now we'll just cruise the other side of the island. Actually, we can put a plane up, spot for ourselves. Maybe set him on fire. I'm here. Did you heal a flood, Mr. Yamato? Yeah, you're gonna citadel me the long way. No kidding. Okay, there's a fire. Let's hope he can't put that out. Oh! Yeah! Woo! Ah, I love it. That's the way you use area denial torpedoes in Mogami. That makes it worth it. That makes that battle worth it. 100%. Uh-oh. DD has moved up, or a cruiser, and spotted us. Oh crap. Yeah. we're going to get wasted by the Alaska if we show broadside. So now let's just stay at a tough angle and see if we can get a little bit more damage before we die. Yeah, it's a DD that ruined the fun. Spotted us up. See how much he overpens us. Can we kill this DD? Die! Die! Yeah! Moral victory! I'm not gonna survive, but it would be awesome to torp this Alaska. Oh no. Dang it. Tuck in this spot. Oh! Dang, they didn't kill us! What do we have? Like 50 hit points. That was kind of epic. You're gonna Kavros it up? Did you unlock it, Archer? Yeah, Mogami is slippery, isn't it, you guys? It's a fun ship. That's why I'm super excited about Suzuya, because it just takes that same fun platform and turns it into a different experience with the light caliber guns. What do we wind up getting? Look at that. We went from 10,000 or 15,000 to 91,000 in damage in that last bit of cap defense. That's pretty sweet. That was a tough lineup because we're one of 3 tier 7s. A lot of legendaries in that game. So fun killing the Fletcher, who thought he had us dead to rights, I'm sure. We got the Udachi. We got 2 destroyer kills, which is cool. And then I'm assuming we got that Yamato. You had 193,000 game in it last week when I ghosted you. Oh man. I said I thought was hoping I was going to be on. But I'm not promising it tomorrow if you have baby night off tomorrow. But I'm hoping for Sunday. I'm hoping for Sunday, maybe jumping on doing a stream if we get home in time. And we got a close quarters expert kill on a destroyer. That's too fun. Oh, so sorry, I didn't check. Oh, okay. That was Dreadnought for hard mode. Awesome. And now we're only a little bit away, so I'll probably jump on in the morning and play 1 quick game, 2 quick games at higher tier, hopefully knock out my damage and be caught up. So where does that put us? Sure, you guys are all probably ahead of me. I've been sneaking in a game here and there where I can. We're at 59 out of 100. I think that puts us on track. How much is it to boost from here? 10,000. Getting a lot closer. All right, gents. I think that's it for me for tonight. Gosh, I thank everybody for coming by. Again, it's going to be this odd 2-week span. It's happy and sad because every time I get to go on one of these soccer trips, it means my younger daughter got picked to be on the travel team. And sports are so much more competitive now than when I was a kid. I played competitive football, soccer, say both for you guys on different sides of the pond, but it was nothing like then like it is now. where my daughter's basically been fighting and scratching for a roster spot on the upper team for the last probably 2.5, 3 years. And she's played all kinds of different positions, from keeper to the field. Now she's a full-time field player. And I'm super proud of her because she's getting minutes on this upper team. I'm traveling against some of the stronger teams that we play in our league, and super proud of her and my older daughter as well for sticking with soccer and committing to a sport and working hard and doing it at the same time as school. So very proud of them. So I'm excited when we get to go on these soccer trips because it means she's achieved something else. But the flip side is it's a bummer for my Warships week. But, you know, we only get to be parents one time, and hopefully I'm not mucking it up too bad. I'm just mucking it up somewhat, not hopefully all the way. So anyway, hey, Samuel, yeah, a few decent games, at least a few decent games where, like, kiting is so much fun. Like Dark said, even in a loss, we can have fun and we can do 75,000 damage in the last few minutes and sink a Yamato in your Mogami, which is so damn fun, and killing off that Fletcher. So, and Udachi. But some real potato games tonight too. Man, it took me a while to get my aim, and I'm just a little slow and tired, but super fun. And when you're not on for a while, you don't expect everyone to show up and join in on the stream. So very, very much appreciated. I might have another YouTube video out in a day or two working on something on the Kutuzov. Interesting battle I had in a Kutuzov, kind of a unique battle of which I've never had the exact same kind of battle before in 11,000 games of World of Warships. So if you see that out there and you want to check it out, I'd appreciate it. Appreciate your support as always. For those of you who check out the YouTubes too. So hope you guys all have an awesome night. Thank you for the hosts from Cody and from Iron Anonym, and hope you guys have an awesome weekend. Maybe I'll see you Sunday night. Archer, I hope you get some ships in. You've earned it. And I will talk to you soon. Thanks, you guys. Have a great one. VannKraken, and I am out.